I have to be very careful because I don't have my boots on right now. I'm in sneakers. Uh, and I'm really scared that I'm going to accidentally step on a snake. Hola, hola. Welcome to another video. I am going to give y'all a mini tour of kind of the backyard and kind of talk about what my idea is where I'm going to put like my garden beds, the chicken coop, things like that. And I'm gonna try to make it quick because look, I'm already sweating. We just parked the RV here and we're about to go to my parents' house. So that way we can wait out until the house we can actually move into it, but since I'm here, I want to give y'all like a little mini tour and give you an idea of what I'm thinking.
Our pod is being delivered. So now we will have our household goods easily accessible from the house. Yay. Man, that's cool how it has this weird lift that just lowers the pod onto the ground.
After they dropped off the pod, then we went to go pack up the RV. We did have to get new tires for it because we didn't realize we had kind of like shredded some of it in our drive from California to Texas. So it was lucky that we got here in one piece. But then we had to, like park it. And we did create this parking pad. We had to pay someone to do it because apparently it didn't come with our package. We didn't realize that we didn't include it. But yeah, look at my husband go. We have gone so good. Well, he has gotten so good at parking this RV. But yeah, we are leaving it here because our utilities are not going to be done for quite some time. Matter of fact, when I filmed this, it was still end of September. And now I'm releasing this in October and we're still not on the land, but apparently it's supposed to be done this month. So hopefully next month I'll be already on the land. Now we're thinking of running lines to the septic from here, but I don't know. Someone who knows, let us know if that's a good idea or not. Now this is the back of the house. Now it does include two small decks for the sliding door and the utility door, but we're gonna extend it. We're going to have to get rid of this tree and the other one over there to be able to extend it further. So that kind of sucks. We have all these other trees and stuff, and what's cool is that the bathroom has this big window, so it looks out into here. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in this area so when I take a bath, it's a nice view. So I don't know, what are your ideas that I could put in here? One thing I like is that it has a lot of natural paths, and so I plan to just like clean them up and, kind of maybe some mulch on some of them. I don't know yet, but the idea is to keep most of these paths to walk through and have like a nice little mini nature walk throughout the backyard. Going to have to clean up a little bit. Now, in that back area cleared out path, that's where the septic is going to go. So that's what I was saying. I don't know if it's a good idea to run plumbing to the RV because it's kind of far. And as you can see, I'm going to have to deal with a lot of nopal. There's nopales everywhere, just like growing and tunas. I'm definitely gonna keep some of them, but of course, this is way too much, like it's overtaking the property. And so over here, I I gotta figure out how to get back over here. I have to be very careful because I don't have my boots on right now. I'm in sneakers. Uh, and I'm really scared that I'm going to accidentally step on a snake. I haven't seen one here yet, but I know they're around. So gotta be careful. So this area is already kind of pretty much cleared out. Like there's, space. And then you could have the sun directly above. So the only thing I'd have to do is clear out more and make space so I could put like my garden beds here and Probably extend it that way, and maybe the chicken coop can go over there. Um, and then in front of this area, I'm thinking it will be the kids' play area, the dog area on top of that. So unfortunately, my dog ended up like hurting himself because he had already like hip dysplasia and was having issues. I had hoped that he'd make it to the land, but he ended up like falling, and somehow like hurting his back, which left him like mostly paralyzed, and I had to put him down, so he won't be here on the land with me. Pretty bummed about it, so I'm leaving a few pictures as a little memorial for him. So yeah, this side's already more cleared out. Um, I hope I don't have like ticks on me. Now, directly from there, I want to create like a space, maybe like an outdoor kitchen, probably on that side. And like I said, over there you have the bathroom looking out. So I want to look at something cute or whatever. And yeah, still thinking about what to do here as the central point. Probably like I said, outdoor kitchen out here and stuff. So yeah, we got a lot of work cut out for us for sure. So this is the rough draft of what we are planning to do, our projects. We did this on Canva. You just use the whiteboard application and it lets you zoom in and zoom out. So what we did was that each little square is actually a foot. So it's actually to scale, but obviously I have it zoomed out so you can see the whole thing. And then we just use the layout from the builder because it has all the specs and stuff like that. And we just like lined it up and everything. So you could see on the right side is where the septic is going to go, and then, like, further back is where I was talking about putting my, like, the garden beds, but now, like, hindsight, I don't think that's going to be a good idea, so I might have to do it on the left side, but I could probably put the chicken coop over there, and then a little play area for my daughter, the little campfire area, probably on the left side. And then we haven't finished it, but like I was mentioning, having an outdoor kitchen straight back from the deck. So yeah, this is our current idea. Let me know any suggestions that you might have. Of course, this is going to be a lot of projects, so it's going to be a slow process, but of course, I will be, recording them and making videos so you could see the progress in the projects. So stay tuned. And as I was finishing up, went towards all the way back in the property, and I found this trail that obviously some deer go through. I'll freeze some frames in a little bit, but also found some, I think, coyote tracks. So yeah, obviously they come through here. It's definitely a path for them. I also found a lot of deer poop, so they're definitely in this area, and I've seen them before when I've come to look at the property. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, since it's way back in the property, I'm gonna make sure to kind of like disturb as little as possible in this trail, so that way they can still use it. But hopefully they don't eat my garden too much. All right, so that's pretty much it for this mini tour. What are your thoughts? Any ideas? It's kind of hard to visualize things because there's like, nopales everywhere and these trees. I am going to, whatever I decide to put and design where I want to put things, I want to make sure that I don't cut down mesquite trees because they do provide shade and all this stuff. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of as right now. Let me know what any ideas that you have, any suggestions. But other than that, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.